play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there. And yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around him.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Chris Perez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Steve Cook steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Rivers ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
The tail of the tape, not all that pretty. David Warren struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 5, Kevin Campos.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. But right now, he's among the National League leaders in home runs, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will be very aware of when his spot in the order is coming around.
Mike Taguchi will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1-3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very...
Steve Cook will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he begins play with 35 home runs for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Tap fouled at home plate. One out and a runner on second base. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with one away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there. He's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Alonso Luis will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air, out to right. Amarista is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have...
Nick Franklin set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Scorched to third. Scooped up. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1. The Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Settling in now, Alonso Luis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Nick Franklin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Hanahan has got it, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home. Mike Taguchi will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, that's pretty good technique right there, and sometimes we just don't see that often enough. Nice and soft, just like he's trying to catch the ball with his bat. And he's able to get this one down and move the runner into scoring position, just like he was asked to do.
Steve Cook steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
That evens it up, 1-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Alonso Luis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one, but they still lead it 3-2. Now to the plate, Steve Cook. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Alonso Luis will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets 3. Yan Gomes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it for EK.